They told you safety would come with convenience. They told you promise meant more control. Louder promises, smoother operations, but each convenient step demanded you trade something, your fingerprint, your face, your voice. A digital ID here, a profile follow there, terms accepted with no reading, silent consent in the margins. For more than a week now, you've been restless, sensing the weight behind everyday choices. Is being plugged in really being free? Or are we editing ourselves for a system that's always watching? They watch where you eat, they track where you go, they record what you say, you swipe, or log in, scan, and before you know it, your life becomes curated data. I didn't write the Gauntlet because I believed in perfection. I wrote it because I believed in truth. I believed that when you stop eating meat, you might still be eating lies. Not about food, but about identity, alignment, purpose. Not about what you consume, but what consumes you. You felt the layers of paradox, wanting to heal, wanting to rise, but caught in systems that reward obedience over awakening. Jobs that drain you, apps that steal your attention, algorithms that learn your weakness, a network of silent watchers, invisible consent, invisible chains, but there are cracks in the facade. Sunflower seeds crushed in your palm, breath held in quiet moments before sleep, the taste of sunlight on bare skin. These are wake ups. They remind you you are alive, more than data, more than image, more than pixels. You will see them everywhere. The digital ID proposal hidden behind streamlined services. The wellness gurus selling alignment while pushing consumer conformity. The health fanatic preaching plant based truth but staying silent about inner truth. What if alignment meant breaking the loop? Choosing discomfort over ease, questioning every because everyone else does, choosing truth over tradition, integrity over identity, given by someone else. You have a choice not to opt out of life, but to opt into truth, not to flee the system, but to refuse to be defined by it. The gauntlet is the threshold. Read it, suffer the discomfort, reveal what's hidden, claim your narrative. They told you safety would come with convenience. They told you progress meant more control, louder promises, smoother operations, but each convenient step demanded you trade something, your fingerprint, your face, your voice, a digital ID, a profile there, terms accepted with no reasons, silent consent and margins. They called it evolution, but it's more like erosion, erosion of thought, of silence, of time. Notifications replaced reflection, endless scrolls replaced the stillness of questions. You were born with instinct, with knowing, but society taught you to override it with consensus. They taught you to listen louder to screens than to your gut. The child asked why. Adults ask how to comply faster. You were that child once. You still are. Beneath the automation, you don't need to be an activist to wake up. You don't need a manifesto. You just need a mirror, because the lie was always this: that you're too small to matter, that your life isn't powerful unless it's on camera. That's your voice. That your voice isn't worth much unless it conforms. False. Your silence is a protest. Your choice is a revolution. The gauntlet isn't about rules. It's about remembering. Remember that your food affects your focus, that your words shape your world, that comfort isn't the same as clarity. Maybe you're not tired, maybe you're disconnected, maybe it's not ADHD, but a soul screaming in a system that doesn't speak your language. You weren't meant to move in straight lines, you were built to evolve, to rebel, to choose, clean food, clean mind, clean motives, to unlearn, process fear, package dreams, manufactured urgency, to reclaim inner rhythm, sovereignty of thought, energy behind can excuse me, tapping. This is the turning point, not because they told you so, because your blood knows it, because your body feels it, because your dreams keep whispering things you're too busy to hear. You're not crazy. You're waking up. You are not weak. You're detoxing. You're not late. You're exactly on time. And the system doesn't want that. It wants your docility, your predictability, your endless permission. You can revoke it today, right now, not by burning buildings, not but by reclaiming your mind, by choosing books over screens, by choosing breath over reaction, by choosing alignment over applause. So here's what you do: read the question then act then inspire then build, and above all, don't go back to sleep, because if you do, they win. But if you rise, even a handful of conscious people are enough to change the rhythm of the world. Walk the gauntlet, it starts now.